Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Miss Kafue, and today I'll be making a video on the greatest lessons I learned in 2023. I know this video might be a little bit late, but it's worth it. So the first and the greatest lesson I've learned in the past year, it even feels weird saying that. These days go by so fast. Anyway, the greatest lesson I learned in 2023 is be selective of the friends you choose, and your colleagues are not your friends, so don't go telling your business to your colleagues. If anything, your colleagues don't want good for you. Okay, they might want good for you, but not better than them. Another thing is, if you lost your work today, those colleagues will never call you. Trust me. Very few people will check up on you to even make sure you're okay. So I learned a hard lesson. I've had friends that I never thought will betray me. So anyway, a quick story time. There was this lady I used to work with. Like, she's in her 40s. Like, she's way mature than me. So we were just talking, and like, people were going for a certain exercise, a school exercise in November. So I didn't go because I had some commitment somewhere. So and I explained to the school. So she couldn't go because she doesn't have the qualifications to do what I was doing. So I didn't even know about that anyway. But I came to find, like I was telling her, like, okay, me, I even prefer to be in this commitment than in that school exercise, because like here I get to get paid and stuff. So I didn't know that rubbed her the wrong way. Guess what she did? She went to the owner of the school and told him that shit. Can you imagine? Shit that you've even forgotten about. Shit that you may even have said unknowingly or just unconsciously. She went and reported that shit to those people, and guess what? Once the news got to those people about me saying that, they didn't pay me for that month. So my lesson is, your colleagues are never your friends, and please just make it work with them. Don't tell them about anything personal with you, unless, okay, some of us have found a good friend at my work, but please take your time to assess them before you can trust them. Another great lesson I learned in 2023 is that it gets better. Everything gets better. Your health will get better, your kids get better, your mental health gets better. But let me tell you, it doesn't just get better by default. You have to work for it. You have to fight for it. So I had to fight for my peace of mind. I had to fight for my mental health. I had to fight for my physical health. I had to fight for my success. I had to fight for good friendships. I had to fight to have better relationships with men. I had to fight so that everything can get better. Kwa hivyo, please work on yourself, and trust me, everything gets better. What you're struggling with right now, in a year it won't, like, you'll be laughing about. Like, right now I laugh about certain shit that I used to go through in the past year. Like, I'm so changed. Like, that is not me, and I can now see like how far God has taken me, and I'm so grateful for that. That was lesson number 2. Lesson number 1, your colleagues are not your friend. Lesson number 2, it gets better. Everything gets better with time. Lesson number 3, put yourself first. Put yourself first. Acha aseme you're selfish, you're self-centered. No, put yourself first. You come first. Let me tell you something I've come to learn the hard way. There's no one as important in this world like you. Hakuna mtu wa maana hii dunia kama wewe. Wachana na watoto wako, wachana na bwana yako, bibi yako, your mother, your father. Those ones don't matter. Yes, they matter, yes, but they don't matter as much as you do. And you'll not be able to enjoy those relationships if you don't take care of you. You have to put yourself first. Now, don't feel guilty about it. Put yourself first. Mimi, I had to learn the hard way. I had to put myself first so that I can be a better mom, so that I can be a better friend, so that I can be a better girlfriend. Like, I had to really put myself first. And let me tell you, if you don't put yourself first, people will decide your value for you, your worth for you. Don't let anyone decide your value or your worth for you. Know your worth and set a price tag on it. That is very serious. Put yourself first. That is lesson number 3. Lesson 4 is always turn your pain into passion. You see, the things that have broken your heart, we all have things that have broken our heart, things that we thought we'd never heal from. Always turn those into your passion. For me, I've learned a lot of lessons from being abused by a narcissist. And I want to change that. I want to channel that into positivity. I might help one, just one or two people. I might just save them or educate them on what they're dealing with. Personally, some people educated me on what I was dealing with. And that's why right now I have the confidence to say what I'm saying. Like, I know what I'm saying. Kwa hivyo, turn your pain into passion. Don't sit in the pain. Those who caused you the pain, they want you to stay in that pain. They don't want you to elevate yourself beyond that pain. So prove them wrong. Turn that pain into passion. Don't sit in that pain. Use that pain to your advantage. Hata kama you won't use it for a YouTube channel or a TikTok channel like this one, you can use the lessons moving forward. You can apply the lessons moving forward. You can know what to avoid. You can know if someone acts like this, it's like this. Like, yes, use those lessons moving forward and turn your pain into passion. That was my lesson number 4. My lesson number 5 is please have grace on yourself. Carry yourself with a lot of grace. Congratulate yourself like you're doing the best. Unajua, acha nikwambie, we are our biggest critics. Sisi, we are our biggest critics. Like, kwa kichwa yako unajemea, hata sikai poa, hata sitaweza kufanya hiyo presentation, hata siwezi record video kama ule. Like, we are our biggest critics. Don't be your biggest critics. Have a lot of grace on yourself. Congratulate yourself, even for getting out of bed on a day that you feel like you're almost dying. Congratulate yourself. Love yourself. Jipeleke pole pole. Imagine it all comes back. Pour into yourself. Which relates to that point that I said about putting yourself first. Another thing is be your own biggest fan. Even if no one believes in you, be your own biggest fan. Let me tell you something about me. I watch my videos and I laugh. After recording these videos, I watch them and I laugh. I laugh because of the reaction I'm giving in the videos. Like, I laugh so hard. I enjoy those videos. I don't know why, but I really enjoy them. I really enjoy on how far I've come. I really enjoy seeing the confidence. I really enjoy how I'm talking. Be your own biggest fan. Myself, I'm my own biggest fan. Even if 7 billion people in this world don't believe in me, so what? So what? Believe in yourself, my dear. If you don't believe in yourself, who do you want to believe in? Who do you want to believe in? And who will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? Let me tell you, let me give you an example. A company comes and sells you a product and they tell you, I'm not so sure about this toothpaste, but I think you should have it. I really am not sure. Will you buy that toothpaste? Exactly. But if a company tells you, this is the best toothpaste, this is the best, you'll buy it. That's how it works. So my that was point number, I'm even losing track of these points. That was point number 7. Be your own biggest fan. Point number 8 is take time for yourself. Please take time for yourself. Slow down sometimes. Now understand that there is growth in stillness. There's always some growth in stillness. Don't feel guilty for being still or today not waking up and doing what you're supposed to do. There's always growth in stillness. Take time for yourself. Take time out of work sometimes for only you. See ati juu ya watu wengine, only you. Hata sit in silence sometimes and think about your life. Think about what you want. Think about what you're doing to get there. Take time for yourself. It will always reward you. So my last point, and the very important point, is be selective on who you give your energy to. If you recognize that you're a light, like Mimi, I know I'm a light. Like, I'm just a light. That's what I know about me. So be selective on who you give your energy to, especially if you believe you have like grade A energy. Your energy is always positive. Your energy always pushes people to do the right things. You're always the friend who claps for your friends. You're always the friend who supports others. Like, be that light. Be selective to who you give your energy to, and I had to learn this the hard way. Let me tell you something. Some people don't deserve your energy. Some people don't even deserve having access to you. Some people don't even deserve being around you. Be selective who you give your energy to, and only give your energy to people who either reciprocate that good energy, or just are they don't do anything to dim that light. Like, most people do anything and everything to dim your light or steal it, for that matter. Don't allow anyone to dim or steal your light from you. It's all you got by there. Life is so spiritual. Like, Sisi, we are all about our energies. Sai, if was just dead, like, where is my light? My light is me, my spirit. That is my light. Like, don't give, be selective on who you give your energy to. I had to learn that the hard way, cause like, you'll find yourself giving your energy to all these people, your good energy, but turning back, no one gives you that same energy. No one does the things for you that you do for people. Be very selective on who you give your energy to, and I insist. So another great lesson that I learned, I can't seem to think about another one, but okay, it's not really a lesson, but one another thing I've learned is that not everyone is out here to harm you. Like, the world still has good people. Personally, I thought that I don't have friends, by the way. I believed I don't have real friends, but I came to find out I have a really one good friend. Shout out to you, Bilha. Like, this girl always encourages me. She's always my biggest fan. She always watches my videos. Like, there are still good people on this earth. Okay, another example is, after dealing with my toxic relationship, I always believed all men are like that. I don't know. I think he wanted me to be so broken down that I wouldn't see any other man as good. But trust me, I've not had anything so serious, but I've really met some really cool men. Like, they are really good guys out here, and they are really the worst guys out there too. So it's you to be selective on who you give your energy to. Don't let anyone drain your energy. And that is the last part. That is my last point. Anyway, moving forward to 2024, you can apply these lessons. Put yourself first. Be your greatest fan. Have grace on yourself. Your colleagues are not your friends. Be selective with your friends. Be selective on who you give your energy to. Take time for yourself. Never feel guilty for taking time for yourself, even if it's away from those your kids. Never feel guilty for taking time for yourself. A lot of moms feel guilty, like, I'm leaving my. We all have mom guilt. I also went through that, but trust me, when your cup is full, you're able to be a better mom to those kids. You're able to be a better emotional parent to those kids. You won't be shouting at those kids. Like, you'll be the best person by just taking even 1 hour every day, whatever it looks like for you. Me, sometimes I need even a whole week or even a whole month. So it depends what that means to you. Always take time for yourself. You always come back. Always take time to re-energize, to recharge. Yeah, those were the lessons I'd like us, or if you can borrow from these lessons, you can apply some of them, but those are the lessons I'll be applying this year on